Good morning, people. Good morning. Um, we may not always understand or appreciate it, but life is a gift. You just have to be present to see it, to touch it, to feel it. You know, to hold it in your hands, to understand. That a lot of people haven't made it to this day. Some people, live a whole life without understanding, the worth, the true value, behind this existence, and where things can take you. Being all over the place and whatnot. It can happen. Some days are definitely better than others. No, this is not sponsored by Pepsi. Mm, but that was good. Mm, and that was good. Yeah, but for the most part, life is a gift. It's precious. Something to be valued. It's something to be treasured. It's something to be taken care of. It's something to be upheld. But you have to be present for it. You have to be, what it's worth. In this existence, just a chance to create, a chance to grow, to experience. You go crazy sometimes. You could be all over the place. You could be stressed out, frustrated. About things, or things that may happen, or whatever the case may be. Stuff not going your way. Like I like to say many times, everything's not all sunshine and rainbows and cookies, candies, cupcakes. But it is precious. It is something to be admired. It's something to be valued. It is something to wake up and have an opportunity to do things, regardless if, all you do is complain. Thank you for the two people that come through. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. You know, like I said, it's just something where, I try to, you know, humble myself, before the day, humble myself before existence, before where I am, where I'm going, look at where I've been, where I'm at now in this moment, you know, um, coincidentally, today is actually my mother and my father's birthday. It's kind of funny they were born on the same day. You know, 5 years apart. What's going on, Size Dad? I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for the comment. So, I'm here. Just, it's great to get up. It's great to have life. It's great to have an opportunity, regardless of how things go. You know, you just got to go out there, tackle, and face the day. So I mean, I think it's best to go out there or the sunny day. I'm saying sometimes it's harder to face the world on the cold day or the rainy day, but you face the world. You do what you have to do. It's not bad. Don't be afraid to show up and be present. For life, to be present for the day, to be present for the challenges that come. Before us each day. And every opportunity. Don't hide from yourself. Don't hide from what's there. You know, that's just one of those things where it's going to be times where we're fearful. It's going to be times where we doubt ourselves. It's going to be times where all these things happen. Yeah. Uh, oh wow, this is your mother's birthday as well. Oh man, happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to her. It's kind of crazy though. Like I said, it's usually a lot of people's mother and father's birthday is not on the same day. But for religious reasons, my mother don't really celebrate. Her birthday. Mother and father not together anymore, so you know, probably call him or something like that. Just wish him a happy birthday or something. But it's interesting. Definitely it was an interesting thing growing up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, still though. I mean, may she rest in peace, but still, happy birthday as well. But yeah. Besides that, it's kind of crazy like that. The coincidences in life, and you know, it's one of those things. Right now I'm just taking it all in, just preparing myself to go out there and do what I have to do. Because just going out in the world sometimes it's a grind, it's a struggle, it's all that. Swing high, we swing low, just like swing low. We got a poet. we got a poet in the live stream today. I appreciate you, Scott King. Thank you for coming through. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just actually trying to get something to eat as I'm, putting my stuff together, and then getting ready to get dressed so I can get up out of here. But I wanted to live stream with you folks, talk to you folks, and whatnot. To remember, no matter what you face, no matter what obstacles come in your way, remember life is a gift. This day that you're present, in the situations that you're in, whether they're good, bad, ugly, indifferent. These are your situations. These are your time to make your choices and figure out who you are. Your real character and everything is revealed to you. Not to get too philosophical or sound too preachy or whatever the case may be. I have different ways that I go. Some live streams I'm all over the place. Some live streams are more focused. This is one of those where I'm just more focused. Sometimes you need rest, you need sleep, you need the ability to think, you need to toss and turn a couple of times, whatever the case may be. And you go through your progressions. Remember, why you get up and do what you do. Remember what's important. The important things about, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And going from there, make some things happen. That's really how I feel about it. I don't know, how do you feel about it? Do you think life is a gift? Do you think it's precious? Do you think it's something to be valued, treasured? Are you grateful for the day that you're in? All these things and more. They're there. It's a question, to ponder, to argue, to explore. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, what's going on, Mark Merrill? Appreciate you for coming through. Mark Merrill, that was a wrestler. Mark Merrill, Sable. I don't know if anybody remember WWE. I get my positive motivation today. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Besides that, I appreciate the positive motivation. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need the lift up, the kick me up, the pick me up, all that stuff. Rolled and boiled in one. Other people inspire you. Hopefully, I say something that lifts and picks you up, or whatever the case may be. Whether I'm trying it or not. Right now I'm just having a conversation. Just thanking folks for stopping by, for being here. For coming through. Thank you and you, all four of you, all four of the thumbs up. But I say life is a gift because we're present in each day. Regardless of how we got there, whether we drunk, whether we sober, whether we locked up or free, maimed or whole, it's still a gift. It may not always feel like it may not always seem like it, because there's times when things are not going your way, stressed out. You got people making demands on you. You got situations where it seems like you're not appreciated or whatever. But then there's moments, if you keep on living, if you keep on going, if you keep on striving, if you keep on pushing, you'll find yourself where you need to be. You can inspire others to find themselves where they need to be and push for what they need to push for. Just as simple as that. We try to make things more complicated than it has to be. And you get up, you just be realistic about where you are, where you need to be, and just move in that direction, doing what you need to do to get there. We can sit around, we can wait our turn, we could toil, we could be fearful, be worried, lose sleep, get stressed, all kind of stuff. But it's still a situation where we have opportunities. Life is just a fantasy. It could be a fantasy depending on how you live it. I know online it could be a fantasy, Sky King, depending on how some people live it and go about it, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not into that. I'm just here doing what I do. I'm trying to go for the realistic stuff, the things that I can hold on to, the tangible things, the things that have weight to them, the stuff worth talking about, the things worth going after, like goals or things that I'm trying to accomplish. Just maybe if I learn something new, or maybe if I'm just losing some weight, or maybe meeting a new friend, or maybe learning a new language, whatever it is, however it comes. Set a goal, try to accomplish something, try to go back and revisit something that you thought you never could do, and put yourself in the right mindset, or the space where something that you may once have had problems tackling or engaging with is something now that you find yourself saying, hey, maybe this is possible. Seeing the possibilities of what can happen, and actually going after them is what makes it beautiful. What makes life beautiful is being able to create, to get up and do things that you once thought were impossible, and making them possible. What I'm saying? It doesn't have to be all negative. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Just like it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. it ain't all, dark clouds. There's a silver lining there if you look for it. There's, something worthwhile if you choose to find it in life each day. Good morning to you, Lulu. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. This life is a gift. Waking up is a beautiful thing. If you understand it, if you appreciate it. For some people, they may not appreciate the fact that they're here in this moment, not so much on this live stream, but in this day, in this time, in this life. Things are not always perfect. Things are not always pristine, but at the same time, you're here on the scene. That rhyme. But you know, being here, just being able to do things, being able to create, being able to grow, being able to inspire, being able to dream, being able to accomplish dreams, makes this existence beautiful, makes this existence worthwhile. You know, it's up to you to see that though. It's up to you to notice that. Nobody else can notice that or, acknowledge that for you. You know, I mean, everybody has their own responsibility, whether it's for their own righteousness, their own sin. Nobody else is responsible for what you do, especially if you're a child. You're not a child or something like that. Like I said, if you're raised, then you're raised. Self-love is the key. Well, yeah, being able to love yourself is key. You know, I think it comes with the appreciation of the fact that you're here, the fact that hey, you could have not woken up this morning. It could have been yesterday, could have been your last day. And what if today was your last day? Would you appreciate it? Would you do everything that you need to do? Would you hug your loved ones? Would you appreciate the life that you lived? Would you say, kind things or positive things or negative things to the people that are around you? Would you disparage people, provoke people, tear them down? Or would you lift them up? Would you build them up? What would you do if today was your last day? What would you do? But what's going on, Crimson Fantasy? I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for the 5 people. Thank you for 4 thumbs up. Thank you for your support. It's always appreciated. We can continue doing this live stream thing, until it don't make sense no more, until I hit the goal and all that other stuff. But yeah, my last day I'm babysitting my nephew while he plays Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite is popular. But appreciate that moment. That means a lot to your nephew, Crimson Fantasy, that you're there with him, just caring and being concerned about people's lives. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Archie is very popular. Archie is getting a lot of videos out there. I think Archie needs his own channel, Lulu. But that's what it is. I would have to like get a trainer or something like that before I go pet Archie or whatever the case may be. Or you see something, yeah, I'm probably my voice or something like that. You probably, I don't know if you're the only one that noticed. It's raspy like that at times. I got to drink some lemon water or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna drink some of this lemon water, try to get my voice together. Yeah, I bet Archie does love me. I bet Archie does. I love Archie too from a distance. I love Archie too from a distance. Lemon water is also, yeah. Sometimes I'm like a singer. I gotta warm my voice up. I gotta get my vocal cords ready. Sometimes you hear me before I'm ready, to go and go out there, and attack that situation or whatever the case may be. But yeah, appreciate the day, appreciate life, man. Appreciate, we only got one life to live. Some people say YOLO, you only live once, I have some thoughts about that, but in this iteration of life, yeah, we only alive once. There's no dress rehearsal for what it is that we got to do. Yeah, warm up is the key. Got to get these bars out, Crimson Fantasy. Got to get these bars. Got to get them ready for these live stream bars. It's hard out here on these YouTube streets. But on a serious note, like I said, appreciate this life. Right now, this is the only one we have. This is no dress rehearsal for this. There's no reset button. It's not like playing Fortnite. You could just die, lose your man, or lose your lives, and then restart the game and go all over again. This is it now. Whatever you need to do, it's now. It's happening in this lifetime. In this situation. In this iteration of what your life will be. So it's important. It's precious. Appreciate it. You know, hold it in your hand, feel it, touch it, you know, experience it, you know, be grateful for it, be appreciative for it, say thank you, you know. And my little nephew is raging, yeah, you're raging, but you got another chance to come back to the game and play again, you know. Such as is not life. Life is, this is it, you know. You get one chance, one shot. So live it to the best of not just your ability, but live the best life you can. You know, that's possible. And remember, you know, it's a gift because you're present in this day, in this moment. You know, each day. You know, each day. For some people, a lot of people, tomorrow's not promised. You know, so you know, be aware of that. Be grateful for that. If it's not promised, you know, all the time, then do what it is that you have to do. Your smiling is waking up. I'm getting inside. There you come. There you go. There you go. It happens. It happens. But on this note, I do have to eat, get ready to get up out of here. I appreciate talking to you folks. Hopefully, I said something inspiring, engaging, uplifting, profound, thought provoking, funny, sexy, cool, all that wrapped in one. You know, thank you for all you coming through and supporting. I appreciate you. You will see me again. God spare life. Life is beautiful. Thank you for this day. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.